Hey guys, this is Tejasvi and welcome back to Obora Academy. So guys, from the past 2 days we were having some technical issues, so we did not conduct the Kahoot. So we are very sorry for that. But today we are sure that you will enjoy this session. And today I'm sure that you all will enjoy this session. So I want you all to enter into the Kahoot. So now I'll be displaying my screen, and on the screen see the you can see the Kahoot game pin so that you can enter into the game. Okay, guys, 1 second. So I hope you all can see my screen, and the game pin is 732417. So I'm waiting for players. So I've got one player, Advik. Come on, guys, you all can do it. Come on. I've got another player, but there's no name mentioned. Okay. I've got another player, Sai. I've got two more players, Ram and Gayatri. There's one more player, Heyman Jashu. Come on, guys, join so that we can start the game. I've got few more players, Alok, BS, and Sunny and Sanja. Okay. I've got another player, Flossie. Okay, guys, I think we have got a good number of players. So now let's get started. I've got two more players, Rujna and Funny. So let's get started. The quiz is for the first question is which is replaceable? Okay, something which is common or something which is rare. What is replaceable? And I've got two answers. Yes, three. Come on, guys, you all are having a plenty of time, so you can think and answer. I've got 8 answers. Yes, 9, 10. Okay, I've got 7 correct answers and 5 of you are wrong. That's no problem. You can try in the other questions. So, what does replaceable mean? Something which is common. Something which is common, you can get it everywhere and you can replace it anytime you want. But something which is rare, you can't find it always. You always can't find it to replace. So that's the answer. So now let's move on to the scoreboard. It's Sunny and Sanja in the first, and next is the BS, and next is Heyman Jashu, and Alok is in the fourth, and Advik is in the fifth. That's very good. So I hope you all will keep up the same. So now let's move on to the next question. What is curable? Okay. Okay, guys. Curable means you have to cure something. Okay. I've got one answer. Guys, you are having a plenty of time, so do think and answer. Okay, guys. Actually, the correct answer, the both are the correct answers because the other option should be which an illness which cannot be treated, but the we have given the two same options. So even if you got it wrong, that's no problem. It is correct. So don't worry. So now let's move on to the scoreboard and next question. Okay, which is predictable? Predictable means you can say, you can imagine before itself. You know what is going to happen. Okay, that is nothing but predictable. I've got two answers already. Come on, guys, you are having a plenty of time. Okay, I've got 9 answers. Okay, you are 10 of you are correct. That is where the sun will rise. Okay, we all know that the sun will rise in the east and it is predictable. We all know from before, but who will win the lottery? We don't know. It depends on our luck. Okay, whether we will win or the lottery or not. So it depends on the luck. So it's unpredictable. But the sun will rise in the east. That's predictable. We all know it, right? So 10 of you are correct. That's very good. Now let's move on to the next question. Okay, BS is in the first and Alok is in the second and Sai is in the fourth and Funny is in the third and Pradesh is in the fifth. That's very good, guys. So now let's move on to the next question. Why might you want something be divisible? Okay, I repeat the question. Why might you want something to be divisible? So that you can share it with someone else, or so that it stays in one piece and doesn't fall apart. Come on, guys. I've got five answers. Okay, I've got 11 answers. Yes, nine of you are correct this time, and four of you are wrong. No problem. You can try in the other questions, and the correct answer is so that you can share it with someone else. If something is divisible, you can share it with others. But if something is not divisible, which we can't divide apart, we can't share it with others. But something which is divisible, we can share it with others. Okay? So now let's move on to the next question. Before that, let's check the scoreboard. BS is still in the first, and Alok is in the second, and Pradesh in the third, and Sai is in the fourth, and someone else is in the fifth. I don't know the name. They did not mention their name. So okay, now let's move on to the next question. Which is measurable? A quantity which is measurable. Okay, can you measure a depth of a person's feeling? No, right? And the other option is a depth of a pond. I've got two answers already. I've got six answers, guys. Come on. Okay, I've got 11 correct answers, and only one of you are wrong this time. That's very good. There's a progress from everyone, and we can measure a depth of a pond, but we can't measure someone's feelings. So, this is the answer. So, now let's check the scoreboard. Okay, BS is still in the first and Alok in the second, and Sai have come to the third, and Ram is in the fourth, and Advik is in the fifth. That's very good, and Ram has the answer streak of four. That's very good, Ram. So now let's move on to the next question. Which is more manageable? Okay, manageable means you can manage that thing. Okay, you are having two options, that is Fishing a, finishing a week's worth of homework in one evening, or finishing a day's worth of homework in one evening. I've got one answer already. Come on, guys, you are having a plenty of time. Okay, this time nine of you are correct and three of you are wrong. No problem. You can try in the other questions. We can manage to do a one day's homework in one evening, but we can't finish whole week's homework in one week, right? One evening, right? So that's the answer. So now let's check the scoreboard. There is no change in the scoreboard except for the Sai have gone down and Funny have come up. So that's very good. And the up three places, Srijna is the highest climber. That's very good, Srijna. So now let's move on to the next question. Which activity is less likely to be described as pleasurable? I've got two answers already. I've got three answers. Yes, four. Come on, guys, you can do it. I've got 11 answers. Okay, guys, I've got the answer. That is, five of you are correct. Okay, and seven of you are wrong. No problem. You can try in the other questions. The answer is washing the dishes after dinner. Okay, because it's a very good habit and it gives you pleasure, and eating a delicious eating a delicious food, it's not eating a delicious food, it's good, but you don't have to feel pleasurable for that. Okay. Okay, Ram has the highest answer streak of 6 and he is in the first, and BS is in the second, and Alok is in the third, and Gayatri is in the fourth, and Flossie have come to the fifth. That's very good, guys. So now let's move on to the next question. Which is more visible? Come on, guys, you all can answer, and you're having a plenty of time. And I have already got one answer. I've got 11 answers. Come on, guys, you can do it. Okay, seven of you are correct and five of you are wrong. No problem. The answer is the artwork hung over your mantelpiece. Okay, it is more visible than if it is stored in your wardrobe. So that's the answer, and let's check the scoreboard. Okay, fun. Ram is still in the first, and Alok is in the second, and Advik have come to the third place, and BS have gone to the fourth, and Funny is in the fifth. That's very good. And in the up three places, Sai is the highest climber. That's very good, Sai. So I hope you all will keep up the same. Now let's move on to the next question, which is usually adjustable. Okay, something which is usually adjustable. I've got four answers. Come on, guys, you are having a plenty of time, and these are all very easy questions. Everyone can do it. I've got 11 answers. Okay, five of you are correct. That's very good. A belt is adjustable. Okay, a t-shirt is not adjustable because once if it's short, you have to change the t-shirt. You totally have to change the t-shirt. But if you have a belt, it's very like you can use it as you wish. You can lose it, you can tighten it, and it is adjustable. Okay, so now let's move on to the scoreboard. And Ram is still in the first, and Advik is in the second, and BS is in the third, and Alok is in the fourth, and Pradesh is in the fifth. And Ram has the highest answer streak of 8. That's very good, Ram. So now let's move on to the next question, which is avoidable. Okay, you're having the options as late, being fined for a late library book, or paying the taxes you owe. Which is avoidable? Come on, guys, I've got no answer yet. Yes, I've got one answer. Yes, two. I've got nine answers. Come on, guys. Okay, nine of you are correct this time, and only two of you are wrong. No problem. You can try in the other questions. The correct answer is being fined for a late library book. Okay, and if you even ignore that, avoid that, it's okay. But if you avoid the taxes you pay, that's not fair. So that's the correct answer. So now let's see the scoreboard. There is no change in the scoreboard. So now let's move on to the next question. What is the benefit of a removable sticker? I repeat the question. What is the benefit of a removable sticker? And you're having the options as it stays securely in a place and it doesn't have to stay in one place. And I have got one answer. Yes, two. Come on, guys. I've got nine answers. Okay, I've got six correct answers and five of you are wrong. No problem, you can try in the other questions. And the correct answer is it doesn't have to stay in one place. If the sticker is removable, you can place it wherever you want and whenever you want, and you can change it every time. But if it is not removable, stay. You can't keep it anywhere else if you want to change it. Okay, so that's the answer. So now let's move on to the scoreboard. Okay, there's a change in the scoreboard. That's okay. So Pradesh has the highest answer streak of 4. That's good. So now let's move on to the next question. Which business is profitable? Come on, guys, you can do it. I repeat the question, which business is profitable? And the options are one thing that is filling for bankruptcy, and the other is one that makes more money than it spends. I've got 10 answers. That's very good. Okay, 8 of you are correct. That's very good. And only 3 of you are wrong. And the correct answer is one that makes more money than it spends. We are spending money on a business and we are getting the double of the money, so that's a profit. Okay, and the business is profitable. So that's the answer. So now let's move on to the scoreboard. It's Advik in the first and Alok is in the second. That's very good. And Pradesh is in the third. So now let's move on to the next question. Which item is more affordable? Okay, guys, you're having a plenty of time, so think and answer. I've got four answers. Come on, guys, you all can do it. I've got nine answers and still left with 43 seconds. Okay, five of you are correct. That's very good. And six of you are wrong. No problem. You can try in the other question. The correct answer is an inexpensive car, which is more affordable. Okay, it is more affordable because it is an inexpensive car. Okay, but an expensive luxury yacht is not affordable. Everyone cannot afford it. So that's the answer. So now let's move on to the scoreboard. Okay, Alok is in the first, and Pradesh is in the second, and Advik have come to the third, and Ram is in the fourth, and Funny is in the fifth. That's very good. And Pradesh has the highest answer streak of three. So now let's move on to the next question, and the last question of this session, which is preventable. Okay, guys, come on. I repeat the question, which is preventable, whether it's a sunburn or a thunderstorm. I've got two answers. Okay, guys, that's very good. I've got nine answers. I've got 11 answers. Okay, seven of you are correct and only five of you are wrong. It's the correct answer is sunburn because it's preventable if you apply some cream and whatever. So it's preventable, but a thunderstorm it's not something preventable. We can't escape from that. So that's the answer. So now let's check the podium. The third comes the Ram. And the second is Pradesh. And the first is Alok. That's very good, guys. And the runner-ups are Advik and Funny. So I hope you all will keep up the same, and we held these sessions every day at 7 p.m. based on various topics like English vocabulary, reasoning, quantitative reasoning, and logical reasoning, verbal reasoning, which are all useful for your competitive exams and to improve your general knowledge. So I hope you all will enjoy these sessions and keep supporting us. And signing